Hello everyone, and welcome to my Vanderpump Bombshell channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At the point when the Vanderpump Rules Season 11 trailer debuted, crowds saw the psychological and actual fury of ARIANA'S for ex-Tom Sandoval after his 7-month issue with previous castmate Rachel Leviss was uncovered. And like a stacked firearm, they're holding on to see who Ariana dumps adjusts on first. Ariana has blamed Tom for destroying her life, in addition to the existences of those in their companion bunch. Will Ariana mind her own business this season as she submerges in another relationship with Daniel Y? Or will she let Tom experience the fury of her words and activities? Ariana's tongue is as sharp in Vanderpump Rules Season 11 as at the Season 10 gathering, where she made that big appearance to release cruel words on Tom and Rachel. Since Walk 2023, Ariana has thought of her single AF mixed drinks book telling her side of the scandal, contended on hitting the dance floor with the stars, and got many brand bargains alluding to her ex as junk in some shape or structure. Ariana may be a lady hated. However, she has a ton to unload since recording and handling a Broadway job as Roxy Hart this month, and expectation for her story is high. Ariana forewarned that Vanderpump Rules crowds could oppose her activities in the forthcoming season. She unequivocally communicated her hesitance to film with Tom following the swindling outrage, expressing that her spotlight during recording was on her comfort. Weighty detailed. Ariana accentuated focusing on her tranquility over obliging others during that period. Ariana said while showing up on the Chicks in the Workplace web recording in December, "I was not keeping down with how I felt around then, thus I believe that individuals probably won't care for it. Since in January 2024, they will be like, for what reason would she say she is done with everything?" Ariana and Tom bought their home together in 2019, and their hazardous split in 2023 prompted a house isolated. In a lengthy Vanderpump Rules Season 11 trailer, Ariana tells castmate Sheena Shea that she'll continue to exist like I typically do in my own home. While some track down it odd that the two actually lived respectively even lately, this is on the grounds that the pair have clashed in regards to the deal. Ariana sued Tom, individuals revealed, trusting an adjudicator would compel her and her ex to empty. Ariana eventually needs to offer the house and split the returns to exist somewhere else. In Vanderpump Rules Season 10, Ariana and Tom set out on a ripeness venture, displaying their obligation to beginning a family. On Ariana's side, Tom went through ripeness checks, while Ariana picked to freeze her eggs. Notwithstanding, the sensational turn unfurled in the Season 11 trailer, where strains raised in their kitchen. Ariana's extreme showdown with Tom uncovered their stressed relationship, as she blamed him for destroying her life and her home. The notice of her legal advisor and kids recommended a possible fight in court over their undeveloped organisms, adding a layer of tension and personal disturbance to the post-scandal. Has chosen to avoid this one thing for a year. After Rachel split up ARIANA'S and Tom Sandoval, she attempted to change a ton of things about herself. She even registered herself with a psychological facility to ensure she got the assistance she wanted. Yet she surrendered her canine Graham, and her ex James Kennedy took him back in. Not all that she has done has been gainful, yet this next thing may be. Rachel Leviss makes Vanderpump Rules cast split. Scandal took over unscripted television when it became public. Rachel Leviss had a relationship with Tom Sandoval. Nonetheless, Tom was with ARIANA'S for almost a decade when this occurred. A ton of disdain fell on Rachel after this, making her lose companions, occupations, and fans. Rachel was additionally quite possibly of Ariana's dearest companion, which exacerbated things. The equivalent happened to Tom. Nonetheless, Tom is still on Vanderpump Rules and has companions on the show. Nonetheless, Rachel keeps on being abhorred by Bravo fans and ex-cast individuals. What is she staying away from for a year? Rachel Leviss has told individuals she won't date for a year. "I'm not dating for a year, and in doing that, I'm simply zeroing in on myself. What's more, after this discussion, zeroing in on my feelings that surface for me. Like, what are my own requirements that I want met? What's more, not adding an extra individual into the situation. So it is simply centered around me and others, to my loved ones and individuals that are in my inward circle that are protected companions. Fans think this is a decent move for Levis, as the need might arise to deal with herself and love herself before she can cherish any other individual. She wants to zero in on herself and her loved ones. Both Rachel and Tom have said they were lost as people and need to deal with themselves. Be that as it may, a few fans think this simply seems like a reason for his cheating. Truly, it isn't the most obviously awful thought she has at any point had. It could be useful for Rachel to quit dating for some time and simply center around herself and her friends and family. Fans are interested to see what her friends need to say regarding this. Do they suppose it is smart? What is your take on this? Sound off in the remarks is simple. Excessively simple. In that capacity, it's frequently difficult to recall the things she battles with. For instance, the Vanderpump Rules stars post-pregnancy OCD, which she focused on in January last year. As she made sense of on her web recording, up until the most recent half year, simply being another mother and managing these nosy contemplations and sentiments that I knew wasn't post-pregnancy anxiety. I didn't have the foggiest idea what it was, and I think treatment is truly helping me, and I love it. How reviving to see a reality star attempting to resolve their issues with proficient assistance as opposed to take off from them. Sheena actually battles, in any case, and naturally so. Keep going weak, she thought about her excursion with the condition. At the Vanderpump Rules Season 11 debut, Sheena talked with individuals about her post-pregnancy OCD. She made sense of, I feel like, particularly as a mother, post-pregnancy OCD is something not discussed. Individuals cited the global OCD establishment in its clarification of post-pregnancy OCD. The fixations and impulses as a rule center around the infant or unborn baby. For instance, there might be fixations on the child getting injured, debased, or lost, and habitual customs including checking, mental ceremonies, and looking for consolation. Sheena went on, it's misdiagnosed, and many individuals don't have the foggiest idea what's going on with them. Thus, once I sorted this out, I was like, good gracious, presently it checks out. She added, I've since had a cerebrum filter. I'm on an entire mind and power supplement pack. What's more, I feel like those have been truly helping my meddlesome contemplations and simply generally speaking how I'm feeling. Notwithstanding her steps, she likewise shared, however, it is, a fight consistently in my cerebrum. Sheena has a point. Conditions well defined for ladies, and particularly moms, frequently don't get sufficient conversation. Simply one more side effect of the male-controlled society. How reviving to see a reality star attempting to resolve their issues with proficient assistance as opposed to take off from them. Sheena actually battles, in any case, and naturally so. Keep going weak, she thought about her excursion with the condition. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't miss any updates.